Skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to James. Out to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Lakers making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And how about we check the numbers for Luka Doncic? And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Champagnie passes to Sarr. And the layup falls.
And that's the first bucket of the night. Maybe that will get him going.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. 6-point lead. In the corner, Kennard with it. No good with the triple. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The 3 from Johnson. The Lakers with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Kennard. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. 5 on the clock. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Champagnie. That 3 off the mark. Reeves with it. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Out to Doncic. Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for us.
Yeah, we saw some teams make some moves to get better. As we come up on the All-Star break, it'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
And so it's Washington with it after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. LeBron outside. There's the 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Coulibaly with it, defended by Reeves. A 3 ball. And again, Washington no good.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
To the paint. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Reeves.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside, George. And here's Johnson outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Kennard with it. Bangs home the trifecta.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. With a whole new group out there now.
Substitution on the court.
There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Carrington finds Russell. Here's the screen. Here's Vukcevic. Pass to Carrington. 6 to shoot. To stop the run. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Oh, Ayton in position.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
They've got Carlton Carrington. Gill is out there with Riley. Then it's Russell. And it's Vukcevic in at the center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Pass to Carrington. Here's the screen. Misses the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Gill with a screen on Smart. Really left alone that time. Lakers leading by 21. Pass to Reeves. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you, Kev.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
To the middle, here's Hachimura. Gill with the rebound. Wizards trail by 20. Riley kicks to Russell. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Reeves outside. Kennard for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kennard's got 9.
Well, that's one in the first, and now here's his second in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Teams will make substitutions. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for D'Angelo Russell.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way,
And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring. How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
And Tim, watching Alex Sarr, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
Count it, good. George has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Smart on the wing. He's defended by Koulibaly. Pass to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by Champagnie. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Spurs. Sarr gets the bucket.
And that's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ayton comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's LeBron in for Hachimura. LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Johnson. Inside, Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
George with the screen on James. Here's Champagnie. Good on the triple. Champagnie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Los Angeles leading by 11. Right side, Smart. Pass to LeBron. The 3 for Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James. Doncic has got 11 points.
It has certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Koulibaly against Doncic. He tries for 3. Back to Koulibaly. Koulibaly with the screen for George. And again, it's Washington with the 3.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for Cool Hand Luka Doncic.
Da, 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 da. You know what that means?
It sounds like the theme of the Luka show.
Exactly, Ernie. That's why.
Now let's take a moment here. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got LeBron James. Smart is out there with Doncic. Then there's Ayton, and it's Kennard in at the 3. Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Smart against Coulibaly. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
And he's going to have to get checked out with that great medical staff that all teams in this league have.
He's checked in for 8. Up top, Doncic. He's guarded by Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Smart. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Lakers. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will.
And I think for the Lakers, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Lays it up and banks it in.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Pass to Hachimura. And here's Reeves outside. Hands it from downtown. Reeves has got 10 points in the game.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Here's Champagnie. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Kennard kicks to Doncic. Off target from outside.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Guys, back to you.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Song. On the wing, Johnson. From outside the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. James up top. He's got 6. Clock at 6. Whoops, they pick off the pass. On the wing, George. Covered by LeBron. George dishes to Johnson. Pass to Song. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Reeves. Rebound by the Wizards. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
Shot clock at 6. Sarr with a screen on Kennard. And that one's good. George has got 7 points in the game.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
Reeves outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, you never want to foul Reeves in the act. A very good free throw shooter.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
George sets a screen for Russell. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Also looking it over. Pass to Vukcevic. Good on the bucket.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Reeves, defended by Carrington. Reeves can't hit. Down low. Out to Russell. 3-pointer. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 16. Carlton Carrington is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And there's Riley. Then it's George. And it's Vukcevic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here he goes. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Back to Carrington. George with the screen on Reeves. Pass to George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's in there.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Russell passes to Riley. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Russell from long range. They get it back. It's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. In the corner, it's James. Buries it from three-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Up top, Russell. Guarded by Doncic. In the corner, George with it. A three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's Doncic. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Russell with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. And it's the Lakers ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Over in the corner, Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Doncic has got 26 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
George finds Russell. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And George gets it to go.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Reeves. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Pass to Riley. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
The drive by Doncic. James, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Riley with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Riley. Six to shoot to the inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Here's Carrington. LeBron with the block.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
On the court.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Champagnie banked in off the glass.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Now, here's Doncic. To the paint, here's James. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
LeBron James.
One shot.
At the line for 1.
Free throw good, James. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.